Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back. For a while, I have wondered why a talented tennis superstar like Serena Williams would associate herself with such riffraff like Meghan Markle. Then, Serena herself not only reminded me, but also made it completely clear as to why she would acknowledge a low-down, fork-tongued charlatan like Meghan Markle. They are both bullies, duh! I was scrolling through X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it when Serena Williams decided to publicly put a restaurant in Paris on blast. The 23-time Grand Slam winner took to X to publicly complain about the treatment she had received at the Peninsula Hotel on Monday after being denied access to the rooftop to eat. Here is what her post said. Yikes, at Peninsula Paris. I've been denied access to rooftop to eat in a empty restaurant of nicer places, but never with my kids. Always a first. #Olympics 2024. About 45 minutes later, the Peninsula Paris account responded to Serena saying, Dear Ms. Williams, please accept our deepest apologies for the disappointment you encountered tonight. Unfortunately, our rooftop bar was indeed fully booked, and the only unoccupied table you saw belonged to our gourmet restaurant, Les Oiseaux Blancs, which was fully reserved. 24 hours has passed since this incident, and Serena still has the ridiculous tweet up. It has been community noted, and she hasn't even bothered to issue an apology as quick as she fired up her Twitter fingers to moan and complain. Funny how that always works out that way, isn't it? Poor victim Serena. The whole "do you know who I am" shtick probably didn't work, and the Peninsula didn't bend to kick out a patron who followed the restaurant's rules and made a reservation months in advance to accommodate the ostracized tennis player with a net worth of nearly $300 million. The Peninsula Hotel rooftop is a very popular destination, and their restaurant has 2 Michelin stars. From what I understand from reading other people's comments dragging Serena for her entitlement, usually one has to make a reservation 2 to 5 months in advance, depending on the time of year you are wanting to visit. Summer months are harder to get due to how popular it is, and with the Olympics in Paris, I wouldn't be surprised if that hotel was completely booked right after the announcements of the Olympics being held in Paris were made a few years back. That's usually how it works in host countries. It's like a mad dash to get all the places reserved the minute the Olympic Committee names which city will be hosting the future games. What I am surprised about is that Serena and her husband, Reddit founder Alexis Ohanian, who has his own net worth of $150 million, have assistants working for them who could have dealt with booking restaurants in advance for their family to avoid such a mishap. Europe, especially French restaurants in Paris, run differently than in the US or Canada. In Paris, usually restaurants have 1 or 2 sittings for dinner, and that's it. It's not an all-day walk-in whenever you like affair, order breakfast, lunch, dinner at whatever time you please. Nope, it's not like that. And as a visitor to another country, Serena should not only familiarize herself with the culture, but one must also respect the rules of that country and how they run their ship. This isn't the first time Serena has behaved out of pocket and out of line. It wouldn't surprise me if Serena was told they needed a reservation when she showed up, and I bet she made a scene, and when that didn't work, she thought shaming the establishment on social media would incite a pile-on and they would receive a mountain of abuse. Well, it didn't work. Not only did it backfire in Serena's face, but many are applauding the restaurant for not bending backwards and accommodating her. And I can't help but wonder at this moment, what if it did work? What if the establishment did bend over backwards to accommodate her? And what if an innocent worker at the establishment lost their job due to Serena's online outburst? This situation makes me despise Serena Williams even more than I already did. Serena lost my support when she verbally attacked a lineswoman during one of her matches and told her she would shove a tennis ball down her throat. Serena was also fined $17,000 during her US Open loss in 2018 when she verbally assaulted the umpire and smashed her tennis racket. In 2019, Serena was fined $10,000 for damaging the court at Wimbledon. This is who Serena Williams is, a verbally abusive hothead who yells at people when she doesn't get her own way. And now Serena is passing on that sense of entitlement to her own children. Serena accused the restaurant of denying her entrance. Serena implied the hotel had some sort of prejudice towards her kids. Clearly, Serena did not give 2 ounces of a flying fuck about the damage it could cause the establishment because she is an entitled and disturbed individual. Serena should apologize, but considering she is friends with the likes of Meghan Markle, something tells me that will never happen. If she hasn't bothered to take down her false and defamatory tweet 24 hours later, then that should tell you just the type of person Serena Williams is. People are sick and tired of entitled celebrities and these elitists, and they are not afraid to voice their opinions about them. How tone deaf is it to complain about not getting access to a Michelin star restaurant when there are much bigger issues in the world? I always known that Venus Williams was a much better athlete and general overall human being than Serena Williams anyways. But I'm going to end my rant here, and with all of that said, my friends, let me know what you think in the comments below of Serena Williams's entitled behavior, and I will catch you in the next one. Stay gorgeous, my darlings. Bye.